So if you want to make the next 100 days the best 100 days of your life, then you're going to want to pay attention to this video, because on the left, it represents where you're at right now. No, you might not have gotten run over by a car, but whatever challenge you're facing, whatever situation you're going through, maybe you're just unhappy with your life. Maybe you went through a heartbreak. Maybe you got fired from your job. Maybe you're just tired of being fucking tired, of being depressed and anxious and unhappy with yourself and unhappy with your at. That's what the left represents. And on the right, I was able to make my life completely turn around in just 100 days because I followed these principles that I'm going to lay out for you in this video. Now, if you don't like truth, if you're easily offended, if you want to be fucking average, then exit the fuck out this video right now. Because I'm going to fucking give it to you raw. I'm going to tell you the truth that you need to hear in order to make your next 100 days the best 100 days of your life. So why should you listen to me? You see, here's my story. After getting run over by a car, fracturing 6 bones in my neck and my spine, unable to work and generate income, unable to work out for months, all while going through a breakup, in 100 days, I managed to start an online business and retire from my job. I got shredded and ripped after getting run over by a car. I was literally unable to work out for months, and I was eating cheesecake and bullshit every single day. I got out of shape, and I was able to get ripped, and I found my purpose and passion in life. I literally did all of that in 100 days. I was in the gutter. I had no work. I couldn't work. I had no income. I was in pain the entire time. I was going through a breakup at the same time that I was at the hospital, and I couldn't do anything. And in 100 days, I literally turned everything around, and I'm going to tell you how. Now, here's the proof if you don't believe me. On the left, there's the date, May 27th. You can even see the location, Greenville, for those of you that know where that is. And on the right, September 20th, which was about 110 days later. So these two pictures were taken within 100 days pretty much. And this is my recent 3 months transformation. This was after the accident. I got out of shape. I was looking kind of skinny fat with a little happy trail. And 3 months later, bro, look at me now. And some of you guys still make excuses. I still have fucked up back, fucked up spine. I still have messed up joints. What is your excuse? I got hit by a car. I almost fucking died. And I'm still getting after it. I refuse to settle. I refuse to be average. So this was my 3 months transformation. I think the picture on the left was taken maybe July, August. And then the picture on the right is taken like a week ago. I want you to reflect on the last 100 days of your life. Everything that you have done, everything that you did in an effort to feel better about yourself, chase happiness, improve your life, clearly didn't work. You wasted months and years in a useless and broken relationship. You wasted hours every day mindlessly scrolling through TikTok and Instagram. You spent your weekends with the boys partying and getting drunk. You ignored your declining health and constant weight gain. You stayed complacent in a job or career or a relationship that you dislike. You never followed through with your fitness goals or business ideas that you told everyone else about. This has led you to feeling unhappy and unfulfilled with yourself, unhappy and unfulfilled with where you are in life. The only way to make these next 100 days the best of your life is to completely change what you've been doing. Completely change what you've been investing your time into. Clearly, it hasn't been working. This is one of my favorite quotes from Einstein. He says, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. If you expect to feel different about yourself, about your life, if you expect to build an awesome life for yourself, to fix your life, while still doing the same things that got you to where you're at in the first place, you're literally fucking insane. You continue the same destructive habits that you always do, and you're going to end up exactly where the fuck you are right now. If you don't like where you are, you need to change all of that, and we're going to talk about how to do that. In order for these next 100 days to be the best 100 days of your life, you need to build the man that you are proud of. All those actions, events, and behaviors that you've been investing your time, energy, and attention into have not contributed a single ounce to building a man that you're proud of, which is why you feel unhappy with yourself and with your life. In fact, everything you've been doing up to this point has been doing the opposite of building a man that you're proud of. Everything that you've been doing up to this point has been the exact opposite, And that's why you're unhappy with where you're at in life. That's why you feel the way you do. That's why you struggle. That's why you feel fat and low energy and have no motivation in life and you feel lost. That's why you're going through a heartbreak, because you weren't focused on building a man that you're proud of. You were wasting time, energy, and attention into all the other bullshit that did not contribute a single ounce to building a man that you're proud of. That's literally all I did. I focused my time, energy, and attention on creating a man that I'm proud of. And it completely changed my life and my trajectory. Chapter 1. What do you see in the mirror? Are you proud of what you see? Look at yourself. Are you proud of who you are? Look at yourself. What do you see? You see, none of the things that you were spending your time, energy, and attention on did anything to make your life better. Because at the end of the day, you can hang out with your friends every weekend. You can fuck women and go from relationship to relationship. But at the end of the day, when you get home and you look at yourself in the mirror, you still feel ashamed of who the fuck you are. You're still unhappy with how you look. You aren't proud of who you are. And so because you don't accept yourself, and because you feel unhappy and unfulfilled with yourself and with your life, you start chasing acceptance from other people. You start trying to want to be part of the crowd. You start chasing relationships. You start trying to fuck women. Because at the end of the day, you're running from the fucking problem. And the problem is you, the man in the mirror. You're not proud of him. You haven't been taking care of him. You're unhappy with how you look and how you feel because you have not fixed the problem. At the end of the day, you're still fat and out of shape. And you're still unhappy with who the fuck you are. And so all of these things that you've been focusing on, all these things that you've been doing to try to feel better about yourself, to improve your life, have not done anything for you, bro. Look in the mirror. Are you proud of what you see? Look at yourself. Are you proud of who you are? Look at yourself. What do you see? You see, fitness is life's biggest cheat code. It allows you to learn the fundamental skills required to have an amazing life through growth. Growth through consistency. Consistency through discipline. Discipline through daily habits. This is why fitness comes at number one and fitness comes first. Because it literally is self-actualization. You're teaching yourself how to actually change your life. You're growing through consistency, and you're gaining consistency through discipline, and you're learning discipline through the execution of these daily habits. Working out, setting up your day for success, taking care of your body, which positively affects your mind, as we're going to see. Without fitness, you cannot be your best self. In order to master your life, master yourself, and create the man that you're proud of, you must master the body through discipline, through your daily habits. This is how you grow. This is how you change your life. If you want to change your life, you need to change yourself in order to change your life. This is why fitness is so important, because it is the biggest ROI of your time. It not only strengthens your body, but your mind, and it empowers you with self-belief, confidence, as we're going to see. So before, you would skip workouts or not work out at all. You would eat unhealthy processed junk foods, and you would fail to have any structure or routine throughout your day to day. Now, we will work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. We will eat home-cooked meals, and we will focus on losing body fat and getting lean to get to that 10 to 15% body fat range. And I want to park it here for a second, because a lot of people are going to start saying, oh, but I don't have time. Oh, but I'm this. Motherfucker, I got run over by a car with 6 fractures in my neck and spine, 1 in my sternum, with 10 stitches in my mouth. I was bedridden, bro. And I still got it done. What the fuck is your excuse? If it's important enough for you, you're going to make time. And this is an important part of a man's life. You cannot skip this part. This is the most important step. That's why it comes in at number 1. It's going to set up everything else for success. The importance of getting to 10 to 15% body fat. This is when you actually look good. This is when you actually feel good. And this is when you're actually healthy. This is when you actually look good, because you get rid of the love handles, you get rid of the stomach fat, and you get rid of your face fat. A lot of you guys are walking around with bloated faces, which does not look good at all. Okay, so if you want to look good, you need to get to that 10 to 15% body fat range. And this is when you also feel good. You have more energy. You're able to think more clearly. A lot of you guys that are tired all the time, it's because you're fucking fat. Oh, I'm tired. I have no motivation. Because you're fucking fat. If you were 10 to 15% body fat, you would have high energy levels and a high brain function. And lastly, you would be more healthy. Your hormones would be healthier. Your testosterone would be healthier. Your testosterone to estrogen balance would be healthier. A lot of you guys that have sex drive problems or even lack of drive and motivation, your testosterone levels are fucked up because you're fat. You're not within the healthy body fat range. And that's between the 10 to 15% body fat. And that's why this is an important part of the fitness process, is getting to that 10 to 15% body fat. Because not only will you look good, you will feel great, but you will also be healthy. So by prioritizing our fitness, we build discipline through these daily habits. We build self-belief and resilience. We build confidence, self-esteem, masculine aura, and presence, which is what allows us to start becoming the man that we're proud of. Without mastering your body, you will never be proud of the man you are. I don't give a fuck what no one says. You can have all the money in the bank, but if when you look in the mirror, you feel ashamed of what the fuck you look like, you're not proud of the person, of the physique that you've built, you're not healthy, you don't feel good, all that money ain't worth shit. So we're literally using fitness to build discipline and self-belief. If you're able to completely transform your body, do you realize how powerful it is? What kind of self-belief it generates in you? The fact that I was able to get run over by a car and still look better than 95% of motherfuckers walking in the street who are perfectly healthy makes me have the self-belief of a champion. Nobody can fucking stop me. I can accomplish anything I want to because I've already proved it to myself. And that's the power of fitness. Once you prove it to yourself that you're able to change your body, it generates a powerful self-fucking belief that will lead you to accomplish anything in life. That's why I'm on a fucking tear. That's why I've been on a tear these last 100 days. Because I've managed to cultivate a powerful self-belief that was generated through fitness, through changing my body. And once I did, it changed my life. We're also building confidence, self-esteem, masculine aura, and presence. I want you to think about when you walk in a room with your fucking stomach hanging out with man titties, people walking all over you, disrespecting you. You're invisible to women. That's not a masculine presence. We're literally building a masculine presence. We're also building confidence. When you begin to take care of yourself and look better and feel better, it generates a powerful confidence that a lot of you guys lack in life, right? Self-esteem. When you look better, you get more compliments. Clothes fit you better. It builds your self-esteem. So all of the things necessary to make these next 100 days the best days of your life is literally a result of getting on your fitness journey. Okay, that's why this comes in at number 1. You will never be proud of the man you are if you do not master your body. For an in-depth step-by-step guide on how to eat properly and get lean, you guys can watch my video, How I Transform My Body in 90 Days. I break down exactly what you need to eat, how many calories, your macros. I explain everything if you don't even know what macros are. But if you're not 10 to 15% body fat, you need to be focused on that. That is step number 1. Taking your health and taking your fitness journey seriously. Chapter 2, Finding Your North. Regret and shame is your compass. It guides you into the path you are meant to be on. Anything that causes you to feel regret and shame, eliminate it from your life. Regret and shame destroy your self-confidence and your self-esteem. Regret and shame destroy your self-belief because you lose trust and rapport in yourself. Regret and shame prevents you from creating the man that you're meant to be. Regret and shame strips you of all self-belief and power. We talked about the power of self-belief, of self-confidence. Every time you do something that you regret and that you're ashamed of, you're literally destroying your self-esteem, your confidence, your self-belief, and your trust in yourself. All of these things are necessary if you want to build the man that you're proud of. So here are some examples of things which cause regret and shame in my life. Constant indulgence in junk and processed foods. Going out drinking with the boys. I would have a decent time sometimes, but the night after, you're like, damn, my bank account went down $500. Damn, I have a headache. I feel sluggish. I don't feel right. Damn, I should have been self-improving instead of wasting my time hanging out with the boys. These are some of the other examples that cause me regret and shame. Ignoring my physical fitness and health. Every time that you skip a workout or that you don't go to the gym, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you know that you're fat and you know that you need to exercise, it causes you to feel regret and shame. Remaining in a shitty relationship. I was engaging in simp-like behavior. I was being a fucking simp. I lost my self-respect. I was begging. I wasn't being a man. And every time I did that, it caused me to feel regret and feel shame. What do you think that did to me, right? What do you think it does to you every time that you beg? Every time that you lose self-respect with yourself? I never kept my word to myself. I woke up late. I wasted hours mindlessly scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. These are all actions. These are all behaviors that make you feel regret and shame. These are all actions and behaviors that cause me to feel regret and shame. Now I want you to think about some behaviors that causes you to feel regret and shame. And don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. Every time you do something and then you're like, damn, why did I do that? Damn, why did I hit her up? Damn, why did I waste my weekend drinking? Now I feel sluggish. Now my bank account is dry. All those things that you do that cause you to feel regret and shame, I want you to think about them because they're going to come in handy right now. You're going to make a list of shame and regret. I call it the list of shame and regret. I literally made a list of every single action, every single habit, every single thing in my life that I did that I regretted and that made me feel ashamed of myself. Write all actions, decisions, and events which cause you to later feel regret and shame. This is literally your life guide manual. A lot of you guys talk about, man, I don't know what to do. I have no direction. I feel lost. You can start by doing this. By making a list of shame and regret and promising to yourself, you know what? Anything on this list, I'm not going to do it twice. Because every time I did it, this is how I felt. I felt ashamed of myself. I regretted what I did. Anything that you regret or you feel ashamed about are things that you should not be doing. That's literally your fucking North Compass. Whether you believe in God or supernatural shit or the universe, right? It's literally the universe's guide that tells you exactly what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be doing. So anything that we feel shame or regret, we don't fucking do that shit. Promise to yourself to never do these things again. Measure all your actions against this reflection. Make a promise, every single thing on that list. Never do these things again. And I'm going to show you guys a list that I made for my life. And this list, you might add things over time, right? But every single time when you feel regret and shame, you're going to add to the list exactly what it was that made you feel that shame and regret. This is literally an example of the list that I made in my life. Everything I regret doing so far in 2024, things that I won't do again, skipping my workouts, binging on my diet, ever speaking again with my ex, going to clubs, drinking when your conscience doesn't want to go, doing any activity that isn't helping me build the front end or the back end of my business, ignoring my conscience to talk to someone or say something to someone, right? When you see a beautiful woman or when you want to ask someone a question, but you just keep it to yourself. You're training yourself to be introverted. You're training yourself not to speak your mind, right? Every time I do that, I feel regret and shame. So now I speak my mind. Because we don't do anything that causes us regret and shame. We're not on that vibe no more. We're building a man that we're fucking proud of. Investing time in relationships and friendships with people who are dishonest and provide no value. Every time I would invest time into friendships and relationships with dishonest people, with people that provided no value, when I was done hanging out with them or spending time with them, I would feel disgusted with myself because I wasn't investing my time wisely. And so I wrote it down. I was like, you know what? From this day forward, I'm not going to spend or invest time with anybody who's a dishonest person or who is a low value person, because we don't do things that make us feel ashamed or regretful. Okay. Measure all your actions against this reflection. This was literally step 2. Step 1 was taking care of my fitness, getting on my fitness journey. Step 2 was auditing the things that caused me to feel regret and shame, the things that were hurting my self-esteem, my confidence, my power of self-belief, the things that were preventing me from creating a man that I was proud of. I once and for all made a list, and now it's literally like my life guide manual. Anything that I'm doubtful about, anything that I don't know if I should do or not do, I just pull out that list. If it's on that list, I don't do it because I've already done it, and I know how I felt when I did it. Now we're at chapter 3, the 4 habits. Now that we know the things we shouldn't be doing, right? We have all this free time in our hands. Let's talk about what you actually should be doing. We talked about fitness, which is number 1, right? You should already be mastering your body, building discipline, self-belief, and masculine presence by focusing on eating healthy, working out, and getting to that 10 to 15% body range we discussed earlier. This is step 1, right? These other habits that I'm going to talk about, they come after this. You must focus on this because this is going to set yourself up for success. It's going to set up your day for success. It's going to set up your life for success. But is that it? Is that the only thing a man needs? Because there's some people in the fitness industry that will tell you, yeah, bro, fitness is the only thing a man needs. I agree, it's the most important thing because it has the biggest ROI, but it's not the only thing a man needs. We're going to talk about the other things that I did in order to create the man that I'm proud of. I focused on the 4 daily habits, which is what allowed me to further create the man that I'm proud of. Every man must take on these 4 habits, and I'm literally going to give you the only 4 habits that you need as a man in life. If every man takes on these 4 habits over time, I guarantee you, you will be a fucking successful fucking man. Massively. Okay? It's literally that easy. 4 habits, and I'm going to talk about them. Here are the 4 habits: body, mind, business, and relationships. These are the 4 habits in a man's life. Every single man must be developing himself in these 4 areas. 1 habit that improves your body, 1 habit that improves your mind, 1 habit that improves your business or your career, and 1 habit that improves your relationships or your friendships. These are the 4 categories in a man's life. If you want to maximize yourself as a man, if you want to live the best life possible, if you want to live the best 100 days, you must work on these 4 areas. Every single day, you should be doing 1 thing that improves your body, 1 thing that improves your mind, 1 thing that improves your business, and 1 thing that improves your relationships. These are the only 4 habits that every man needs to be successful and to create the man that you're proud of. Now, these are some examples of habits that you could have, but these are examples of my habits. So for my body, I follow my meal plan and my workout plan. For my mind, I read 20 minutes a day. For my business, I record, edit, or script or work on my YouTube for 2 hours every single day. And to improve my relationships and my friendships, I talk to 1 stranger a day, which helps build my social skills. Now, the important thing that you must understand is that you must only focus on the fitness habit for the first 2 months. Start to slowly add the other habits in over time. Confucius said, the person who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. And this is literally the biggest mistake I see everyone making when it comes to self-improvement, even when it comes to some of my clients, because I do coaching. When it comes to taking on new habits or developing yourself, improving yourself, personal development, people try to do too much shit. The man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. People try to take on fitness and reading and business, and then they never get anything done. Never. They never manage to change their body. They never manage to actually read. They never manage to actually build a business because they're focusing on too much shit. The human mind, the human brain is meant to focus on 1 thing at a time. So for the first 2 months, I want you to fucking get used to working out. I want you to get used to eating healthy. I want you to focus on that and put all your time, energy, and attention towards that 1 single habit. This guy put it this way. He said, be decisive. Pick 1 thing and pursue it all out. You can't have 2 top priorities. Decide and get going. And for those of you that don't know, this guy's name is Tom Bilyeu. But he said it too, man. This guy's a multimillionaire. And every multimillionaire says the same thing. Everyone who's accomplished something in life says the same thing. You got to focus on 1 thing at a time. If you're trying to change your body, it's going to take effort. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take time, energy, and attention. If you spread yourself too thin and you're focusing on a bunch of shit, you're not going to get anything done. Absolutely nothing. That's why I talked about fitness first, right? So our goal is to focus on the fitness. Get used to eating healthy. Get used to working out. Get used to getting in rhythm of the healthy lifestyle, right? Once you have that down pat, then you begin to branch out into these other 3 areas. That's exactly how I did it. Once I got into the rhythm, once I got into the healthy lifestyle, which was improving my confidence, my self-belief, my discipline, it was giving me structure to my day. It was giving me structure to my life. That's what allowed me to start taking on more habits. That's what set me up for success. But if I would have never prioritized that, I would have been all over the place and I would have never been able to get anything done. Never. So the key is to start off small. Once you got that fitness habit down, right? You need to start off small in order to avoid failure and set yourself up for success. And this is the power of momentum. You don't want to set big goals. You don't want to say, I want to read 1 hour a day. Because you're not. How do I know? Because I tried it and I failed over and over and over again. It wasn't until I set myself the daily goal. You know what? I'm going to read 5 minutes a day. That's literally how I started. I started reading 5 minutes a day. And it wasn't until then that I was able to actually start getting that habit down pat. You must start off small. Whatever habit you're trying to undertake, it needs to start off small, right? Do not add a second habit without first solidifying the other. Once you have one habit down pat, right? The habit of improving your body and your health. That's when you're going to start to take on the habit of improving your mind, the habit of improving your career or your business, and then the habit of improving relationships and friendships. Ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do every day that will move me closer to my insert category goal? So what's the one thing I can do every day that will move me closer to my mindset goal? What's the one thing I can do every day that will move me closer to my friendship and relationship goals? What's the one thing I can do every day that will move me closer to my business goals, right? That's the question you must ask yourself. And you only need to do one thing every single day. People think that successful individuals who accomplish a lot, they have breakthrough moments or they're just gifted. Bro, literally the way that I built my YouTube channel, that I built an online business, the way that I changed my body was by simply doing one little thing every single day. Consistency. It's not about going 50 or 100 miles an hour. Go 5 miles an hour for a long period of time. It's about consistency. And this is what successful people understand. Once I understood this, it changed my life. I was like, bro, all you need to do is literally one little task every single day and repeat it every single day. And that's how you're successful. Bet. Count me in. This shit sounds easy. And it is. Right? Don't make it hard for yourself. All you need to do is one single task every single day that's going to contribute to improving your body. Once you get that down, your mindset. Once you get that down, your business and your career. And once you get that down, your relationships and your friendships. So this will obviously require you to set some goals for each category, right? So set some goals for your mindset. What do you want to learn? Maybe you want to learn how to have a positive mindset. Maybe you want to develop some knowledge in a certain area. Maybe you want to develop a skill. That falls under the mindset category. Maybe you want to get a promotion at a job. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to start a social media page. That falls under the career and the business category. And maybe you want to get better at cold approaching women. Or maybe you want to get better with your family. Or maybe you want to improve your relationships. That falls under relationships and friendships, right? So for each of these categories, your body, your mind, your business, and your relationships, you're going to determine one goal for each, right? For your body, we already talked about it. That's 10 to 15% body fat. But for your mindset, set up a goal for your mindset. What do you want to learn? Do you just want to learn knowledge? Do you want to learn a skill set? Do you want to overcome negative beliefs? Do you want to overcome anxiety? Do you want to overcome depression, right? Set some goals for each of these 4 categories. These are some example goals, right? For your body, my goal to get 15% body fat. For my mindset, to become a positive person. For my career, to earn a promotion, right? Or for my relationship, I just want to work on my social skills. So these are literally just example of a goal you could set for each category. And once you have that goal, your job is to literally determine what one thing can I do every single day that's going to move me closer to 15% body fat? What one single thing can I do that's going to move me closer to becoming a positive person? What one single thing can I do every single day that's going to move me closer to earning a promotion at my job? The key to changing your life, to be successful, to build a man that you're proud of, is to literally just do one little single task every single day for 100 days. That's it. That's all it takes. And you're literally going to turn your life around. I guarantee it. Now, these are some example habits for the example goals that we talked about last slide. So if you want to get to 50% body fat, the habit can be sticking to my workout and my meal plan, right? If you want to develop a positive mindset, the one habit that you can do every day is having 5 minutes of gratitude every morning. If your goal is to earn a promotion at your job, and let's say you have a sales job, your daily habit can be watch 1 hour of sales training videos per day on YouTube. If your goal for relationships and friendships is to develop social skills, right? Then you can decide, you know what, I'm going to have one conversation with a stranger every single day. These are just some examples of daily habits that you can have. But you need to make sure that the daily habit you choose actually moves you closer to that goal. So this is literally how I made the last 100 days the best days of my life. And guys, I don't want you to overlook the powerful nature of these 4 daily habits. Because it literally changed my life. The day that I realized that all I needed to do was one single habit every single day to improve these 4 areas of my life, starting out with the fitness, with the body, it literally changed my perspective. It literally broke it down so easy and so simple that in a matter of weeks, I was already making crazy progress towards living my best life and hitting my goals. That's all you need to do. Stop thinking big picture. A lot of you guys think that these people who are successful or whatever, they just have massive breakthroughs and they're gifted. And bro, you literally just do one thing every single day. If you want to get fit, eat healthy every single day. Stick to your workout plan every single day. If you want to build your mindset, read 10 minutes a day or just meditate 10 minutes a day. If you want to build a business, watch a YouTube video on how to build a business 30 minutes a day and watch how that compounds over time. This is the power of daily habits. If you literally get these daily habits down pat, one at a time, like I talked about, starting off small, building momentum, you're literally going to live the best 100 days of your life, and you're going to accomplish every single goal that you set out for yourself. That's how I accomplished to have an online business in less than 100 days and quit my job. That's how I accomplished to get ripped after fucking getting run over by a car. In just 3 months, I got ripped. That's how I accomplished every single thing that I've accomplished in the last 100 days, was by doing one little task, one little habit every single day, and just doing it day in and day out. It's really not complicated, bro. It's simple, but it all started with the fitness, because that's what gives you the power of self-belief, self-confidence. It gives you structure. It gives you discipline. And all of those things are needed in order to succeed in life and build the man that you are proud of. None of the things that you've been doing up to this point have been building the man that you're proud of. They haven't contributed a single fucking ounce. They've been doing the opposite. And that's why you're where you're at. Change what you've been doing. Change what you've been doing. You don't want to be average. If you don't want to live like everybody else, look at what everybody else is doing and do the opposite. Look, man, everybody else is eating unhealthy. Everybody else is mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. Everybody else is in toxic relationships. Everybody else is broke, fat, depressed, anxious. Let me not do what everybody else does. Let me be the oddball out. Let me embark on these 4 daily habits. Let me take my fitness seriously. Let me develop discipline. Let me generate self-belief and self-confidence to the point when I can self-actualize the life that I want and build a man that I'm fucking proud of. I don't speak of it as if I'm the shit, because I have a long ways to go. But I'm just telling you the facts of what I've been able to accomplish the last 100 days. So build a man that you're proud of and start living the life you are actually meant to live. Stop doing things that make you feel regret and shame. Embark on these 4 daily habits. Take your fitness journey seriously. Get to that 10 to 15% body fat. Start eating healthy. Start detoxing your brain of all that dopamine bullshit. Start feeling energetic again. Start feeling motivated again. Start feeling like a man again. Start feeling proud again. What will you do? I literally laid down the steps that literally took me from being in a hospital bed, unable to move, unable to do anything, heartbroken, with no income, unable to work out, to getting ripped, building an online business, quitting my job, finding purpose and passion in 100 days. And this was literally how I did it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Southpaw Huncho, checking out. Peace.